All right, we are recording.
Welcome to the new Millennium Culture Podcast. Your hosts are Hurt Alert, Marcel Rivers, King 8, and Just Al. Every Thursday, we will bring you a piece of reality with information on Black culture, news, and sports.
What up, what up, what up?
Going on, everybody?
That's hard. That beat is hard. I'm gonna do this every episode. That beat is hard, man.
It is. It is, though. Hey, I looked up and found that. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yep.
But I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off with the sports update. It's a lot, but I'm gonna quickly go through it. Toledo football, we got Ball State Saturday. We should definitely win. Toledo basketball lost on Wednesday to Bradley by 2 points.
Yes.
Oregon, y'all beat UCLA last week. So yeah, y'all did y'all thing.
We the O.
And y'all now y'all got Oregon State this week. So
That's gonna be a
I
shootout.
definitely got y'all winning that game. I still got y'all winning.
Yeah.
You already know the Ohio State University football program
Almost
did
slipped
beat
up.
number 9 Indiana.
They almost slipped up.
Justin Fields had probably his worst game yet.
Man, that offensive line was getting him towed the fuck up. They was blasting straight through that line.
Huh?
They were blasting through the line.
Yeah,
Indiana's defense.
Okay.
Yeah, Indiana had a good defense.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick, and I'm not gonna harp on it. The way Justin Fields played in that game, do you really think he's an NFL quarterback?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. This is what
I
I'm
still
saying.
think he will.
They don't want him to run the ball 100 times like he did last year. But that Indiana game, that should have been a game where they should allow him to take off the way they were blitzing him. But they were still trying to hold him in that pocket. And you can see he's sitting in the pocket and then he's running. He should have popped out of there and took off. He faster than damn near both teams. He was getting smacked sitting in that pocket last week. That wasn't a game for him to sit in the pocket. That was a game for him, Mr. Teague and Wilson and him to take off. But we going back to the drawing boards, man.
Yeah.
All we know is that Indiana's in the same division as us. So when we win out, they don't got a chance to win the even if we lose one game, they don't get a chance to play the Big Ten championship because we beat them. Let's go.
Exactly. We got Illinois this week. Yeah.
They not bad either.
That should be a wash.
Yeah, okay.
They not, but we better not lose to them. Ohio State basketball beat Illinois State by 27 points.
Yeah,
that was a blowout.
Ohio State look good this year because last year we were young. This year, we're a little bit more mature. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're gonna switch to NFL.
My boys.
They got moved to Sunday.
I'm gonna start with y'all first. Yeah, they got moved to Sunday because there's too many COVID-19 cases.
Yep, they just want them to have a fair chance because they don't want to see the Steelers go undefeated. I'm not mad at it, but I get it. It's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, the Ravens. I mean, to my knowledge, they still won't have Ingram or Dobbins, so that's gonna be tough.
I mean, it is yet to be seen because they potentially could, depending on how they test, but it gives them a little bit of breathing room to possibly make it happen.
Right. So we're and of course y'all beat Jacksonville last week. So all right, this week I don't know, man. After that performance last week against Carolina, I don't know. I have a few bets with some of my Houston Texans people on that game. I'm going y'all come back, man, this week. But we'll see. Uh, the Cleveland Browns, we got Jacksonville this week. We should beat them. We beat the Eagles.
Oh, all right.
All right.
That
Well,
works.
what we going?
I'm gonna say this: if the Browns don't beat Jacksonville, I'm out with Cleveland. Like, because they have my respect right now. They looking nice. If they lose to Jacksonville, I'm out with it because they only put up 3 points on us. Like,
Cleveland definitely looks good, man. Cleveland still won the game.
mm-hmm.
And I'm just hoping my Lions can pull one off because with Dallas winning last night and the Vikings losing, that still gives us a playoff chance for some reason. But if we do it, speaking of fantasy football, I took that number 4 slot.
Hey man, chill out, man.
Hey, I slaughtered you though. It was
Man,
a
listen. My team, I've been rebuilding my team from COVID and injuries all season, so I don't really want to hear it, but you definitely did win. I give you that. I give you that.
Hey, I done came back though because I was number 8 seed. Then I was talking shit. I was all right. Now I went number 6, and everybody in the group they thinking I'm being quiet. Nah, I'm hitting them trades left and right. Now I'm number 4, but I play JP the number 2 spot this week.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Eddie, man. Eddie ain't even moved. I don't think Eddie lost 2 games. Eddie ain't moved.
He's not going to.
He probably win the whole thing, but at least I want to win. At least get my money back. God damn, shit.
I feel you on that.
Just get my money back.
Yeah, man, we should make the playoffs. That's another reason I'm going for the Steelers. This week, go ahead and beat y'all. Y'all gotta beat Baltimore and knock them down again, man. Because
y'all want to stay at number 2 spot, huh?
Oh yeah, I've already said y'all gonna win the division. We just need Cincinnati is probably gonna lose out now without Joe Burrow.
For sure.
Yeah. So I counted them out. They're done. But yeah, we need Baltimore to lose as many games as possible. We still tied with I think Tennessee. So right now we 6. The Raiders losing to the Chiefs definitely helped us because we was tied with them.
Yeah.
It's us and the Titans at 7-3 in the AFC wild card. So hopefully we keep that spot. Thanksgiving football. We already said Detroit and Houston. Like I said, that's a tough one, but I got money on Detroit, so we'll see. Dallas and Washington. That's tough because Dallas actually played a great game last week, but this is still Dallas we talking about. So I'm a go with Washington. I said I was gonna do a game time decision, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Washington.
As you should.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving. Sunday night football, Chicago at Green Bay. That's gonna be a good one. I went ahead and I picked Green Bay. But I know that defense is gonna be they hellacious, but we'll see. Monday night we got Seattle at Philly. Of course, Seattle. I don't even think that shouldn't be a competition, but we'll see. All right, now for the NBA updates, I'm only gonna do a few of like the big time signings because there's a lot going on. Like a lot. And by the time this airs, probably gonna be more updates. But the Hawks have signed Bogdanovic from the Kings, so he will not be joining Giannis in Milwaukee or going to Milwaukee like originally. The news originated a week or 2 ago about the sign and trade. Yeah, that's not happening anymore. Then of course the Hawks got Rondo. So I didn't want to see him lead the Lakers, but hey, go get your money. The Lakers have signed Marc Gasol and Montrezl Harrell. I think those are good signings. Not a big fan of Marc Gasol at this point in his career, but we'll see. I would have definitely wanted to keep Dwight if you wanted a big body, but I guess Marc Gasol does have a little more offensive game than Dwight. So we'll see. But the Lakers also traded JaVale McGee to make cap space for Marcus Gasol. Traded him to Cleveland for for two players, McKinney and oh my God, Jordan Bell. But they cut Jordan Bell. And the Lakers are going to keep McKinney. The Hornets signed Gordon Hayward. And they a lot of talks about trading Rozier since they just drafted a LaMelo Ball. So they're probably gonna get rid of him.
I think LaMelo Ball and Hayward. I think that's gonna be.
And they got I
Hornets
forgot
own
dude's
something.
name.
I
I
think
forgot dude's name. Go ahead.
I think they own something. And
Yeah.
don't forget too, it's another trade that's coming up too. DeRozan to Orlando Magic.
Yeah, we're gonna see. And then Serge Ibaka supposed to go to
The Clippers.
The Clippers. So I mean, I guess also I forgot the Lakers did sign Wesley Matthews as well. So
I wonder why Bradley didn't stay with the Lakers and left to Miami.
I heard there was some tension when he didn't go to the bubble. And you know how they go.
It's just LeBron running people out of town. You know, that's what
it looks like people don't want to play with LeBron though.
That's always the case.
Because Ibaka was supposed to go to the Lakers.
Yes, but then some people can't handle that pressure.
So what was okay? When you think about pressure, people don't look at the bigger picture. People coming out with max contracts. Caldwell Pope. Let's talk about that. Look at his contract now. LeBron gets a lot of people paid playing under him. Yeah. And you know, money ain't everything, but a lot of times they do make it about money. And you got to get what you get. But in Miami, you know, they didn't win a championship, but they are a championship team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think they're going. This was their magical year.
East is strong now. It's balanced in the NBA now. It's pretty balanced.
Yeah.
But I do think like Miami is going to keep. They only could grow from there. They're young. The whole team is young, and they got Jimmy Butler to lead them. And as you can see, Jimmy Buckets ain't no joke.
That's Django. His name ain't Jimmy. That's Django.
Django, like, hey, Django ain't no joke, but
that's a fact. But yeah, I could definitely see him going back. Like, don't sleep on him. It could definitely happen. It may not be as magical of a season, but I definitely feel like they got enough ballers to somehow make it happen. Being an underdog for sure.
Right. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Yeah, the
East is nice this coming season. I like it.
Yeah.
Everybody want to go to the East when LeBron go to the West.
Somebody made a post about that too.
Oh yeah, and then they try to say LeBron that can't play in the West, but LeBron done won in the West.
Fact.
This season don't count. Fuck all that.
Oh, come on, Skip Bayless. Come on, Skip Bayless. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Hey, big dog. We're Shannon Sharp at. Hey, big dog. Hey.
Come on, man.
I tell you, gotta get your hand in your black and mild. Come on with it. I don't want to hear it.
Come on, man. All right, let me. The Celtics signed Tristan Thompson, which surprised me, and Jeff Teague. I never thought Tristan would go to Boston, but you know,
it might be a thing though.
Yeah, get your money.
I'm still mad at the fact that Cleveland gave him that big ass contract, and that man barely scored 2 points a game.
No, it wasn't about the points. It wasn't about his points. That wasn't his role.
What was his role?
His role is to be the energizer guy, get the rebounds, play defense, be physical and tough. That was his role.
He's supposed to be Dennis.
Pretty much. Dennis,
he's supposed to be Dennis.
Yeah, that's his role. Listen, you set the screen, you cut. I'm probably gonna throw you the oop or a simple pass. That's your offense or offensive rebounding. That's the only time you scoring. Other than that, I need you to play defense and I need you to rebound. That's your role. Now, after LeBron left, he expanded. I mean, he's had a better offensive game than what he showed, but he was playing his role.
I give it to him. 2018, after LeBron left, his field goal percentage was 52.9, points 10.9, rebounds 10.2, assists 2. And in 2019, last year, he was 10 rebounds a game, and he went up in points, 12 points a game, 2.1 assists, and he increased. So I guess he's getting better each year. So I guess
he's expanding his game. But like I said, when LeBron was there, this is what
but
we
a team
need.
like Boston, he might shine a little bit more because that ball spreads, the whole court spread out. So
Exactly.
So their system is a lot different. They definitely might.
And they're trying to build it around Jason Tatum now.
Exactly. Yeah, he's the franchise player who just got an extension.
Yeah.
And your Rockets signed DeMarcus Cousins. So we're gonna see what that's talking about.
He stay healthy, we good.
Look, it's gonna be some goons down in the edge, bro. Let me tell you.
That system has changed because coach ain't there no more. This ain't no shooting team. And the thing is, Westbrook and Harden wanted to leave, but I think the administration give this coach a chance real quick.
You got to.
Bro, and Westbrook, we gonna let you do your thing, Harden do your thing. Because Westbrook and Harden can play together. That's not the issue.
Yeah,
it was the coaching saying just let the ball fly. That's not Westbrook game. So I think you add in DeMarcus Cousins, it's gonna slow the game down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna help out too, Westbrook and Harden. Man, I'm excited, man. They still got PJ Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
So we good.
They still got the core of the team.
Eric Gordon.
I think the only person that left so far, I know
they did have Ariza back again, but Ariza actually got traded again, I believe.
Yeah, he did too. OKC.
Mm-hmm. But OKC, hey, motherfuckers better pay attention. They building on the low. They building on the low.
Have you
they
seen
get all the players and then they bring it in.
Dude, they bring in hella people and draft picks.
And they got first round draft picks for the next 6 years.
6 years, yes. Next 6 years, they got 20 draft picks. It's ridiculous. I'm looking at their list. It's ridiculous, man.
So much.
Yeah. But let me see. Who was I talking about? Shoot, I forgot who was talking.
You just got done talking about Houston. We just jumped off from there.
Oh yeah. Oh, and the Phoenix Suns trying to do something too.
Yeah.
They trying.
They young.
They trying.
Add a couple veterans on there, you good to go.
I mean, they got Chris Paul. He gonna get them together.
Yeah, because they be all in his camp. So
yeah,
that's true.
So, wow, never mind.
The Rockets need a ring, man. Him and Melo need a ring.
Yeah, they do.
Harden needs a ring.
Hey, I ain't gonna disagree with that.
That's the only man that I will ever say needs a ring is Harden.
Okay. LeBron needs 3 more.
LeBron, fuck that nigga.
Wow.
Excuse my language. He don't need shit else.
Put the nigga on mute.
He's angry.
he don't need shit else. He did it all.
Yes, he do.
He did it already.
No.
What, you want him to get sick so that he can finally have the conversation with
somebody else? Can somebody else get some shine?
For real.
No, he ain't got enough. Because people ain't giving him his respect still.
It's never gonna happen. You want to know why? You have to wait for all the old people to die that love Jordan. You're not gonna convince people. And you have to wait for the people that they convinced to die. Because you're not gonna change people's opinion. I hate to say it. It's not going to be a thing. That's just like people arguing between Walter Payton and Jim Brown. There's always going to be a divide.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a thing. There are always going to be people that are going to say that Jordan's better than LeBron. People are always going to say LeBron's better than Jordan. It's always going to be one generation arguing with the other. At the end of the day, I really hate the argument because it's in fucking valid. Leave them niggas alone because they're the greatest in their respective eras and what they did.
Yeah.
Period. But
you can't.
The whole conversation is not going to go anywhere, and everyone's going to just try to make it about whatever it's not. That's why it went from rings to now it's looking at points. Now it's looking at this. Now it's looking at that. The minute that evens out, everyone's going to start talking about shoes, and it's going to be another stupid argument. Let LeBron have his greatness, and he can retire. He's done everything he needed to do, and he's going to get paid more once he retires than what he's making still playing. Period.
Yeah,
he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'd be all right. I said that last night to one of our brothers. I was like, when it comes to who's the GOAT in basketball, you with who you're with. And we also had a discussion about Gucci and Jeezy. I said, you're with who you with. Is no, you're not going to convince people to go the opposite way.
There's always going to be a bias, always.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm done.
I'll give you that. I only got a couple, me keeping it real cool, but still in and out. Number one, I don't know if y'all heard St. John's album. It's amazing. 2 Chainz album, wonderful.
Yeah, I heard a few tracks.
Meek Mill's EP, heat.
Don't tell Greg that. Shout out to Greg Mays, man.
Hey, if he don't like it, that's on him. But
no, he a Meek Mill fan.
Oh yeah.
It's heat. And Jeezy came through on the album. I feel like he could have did a little bit better, but I feel like Jeezy had a lot to say on this album. He definitely got his message across. And of course, y'all already know I'm already going to talk about the Almighty Black Dollar because of my guy Ross on it. If you don't listen to nothing else, Almighty Black Dollar, check him out. That's going to be the one. It's going to tell you something.
You said Russ?
Ross.
You talking about the singer?
No, Rick Ross.
Oh, Ross.
Yeah.
You saying Russ?
No. Anybody. I don't rock with Russ like that. Don't ever try to play me like that. Like, Russ probably has like 5 good songs ever. Like,
I'm cool on him.
We're gonna leave Russ where he at, but no, Rick Ross, Maybach Music, Rose.
I don't know if I like which one I like better though, the Jeezy with Rick Ross or the black rich nigga with 2 Chainz and Rick Ross. Because
what about
there's a part in the 2 Chainz song where the beat drops and they go into this melody and Rick Ross just shit. He just killed the beat as usual. I mean,
that's a fact. I'm not gonna argue with that. I definitely not gonna argue with that. I feel like
Ross on everybody album. Like I said, what about that Ross and
Busta? Man, hey, Ross is a boss for real. I fuck with Ross, man. He the truth. And he ain't changed up one bit. He stayed to his.
I've been trying to tell y'all this for years. That's why I rock with my guy so heavy. He is a business mogul and he will kill your track. You put him on it and it's gonna sell.
I'm a lemon pepper, little pepper chicken. I was like, wait, time out. Nigga, you a lemon pepper what?
Listen. If y'all ever trying to get put on to any type of game, watch his Instagram stories. When I tell you, this man gives away so much free game. So much free game. I'm telling you. Watch my guy. I ain't got this for no reason. You feel me? That's
Hey, Jeremy, don't get it wrong, man. I be getting text messages. Shout out to the females that's been texting me about Jeremy, man, on the podcast, man.
Oh, they're texting about me?
Yeah. They love that beard, bro. I just want to let you know, man. They been I be getting no text messages like, who that guy with the beard? I'm like, that's my brother. Oh, I'm just gonna watch this because of him. Okay. Well, we thank you for watching. Shit. We here, man.
Damn, that boy is
what more can I say?
He a superstar.
That boy is a sex symbol.
Man, listen, the sex symbol is coming real soon. Let me tell you, when this come off, when this No Shave November is over, I'm gonna be a bad somebody. I'm gonna tell you that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I had to get a lineup today, man. I was looking like
bro, I'm rough out here in these streets.
Man, look, I'm holding on, man, because y'all know I always rock with No Shave November the long way, only because of what it represents. So I always just go full.
I gotta get some oils to get some of these patches, man, cleared up, man.
I got something for you. I got a couple things for you. We'll talk about it offline for real. I promise I got you.
Bet. Because it can grow. It just I have to shave it down because of the patches.
You just gotta let that go though, honestly. You gotta let the patches go because it's gonna fill in, and the parts that's gonna be thin, the rest of the hair is gonna grow over it. But you just gotta let it go. You definitely gotta let that go. I'll definitely have a beer segment for y'all.
I might be married, but with that beer, ladies,
coming real soon. I got.
Somebody said I be licking my lips a lot on LL Cool J, so I try to stop licking
my lips. Ladies love.
Like, why you licking your lips like LL Cool J? It's like, wait, time out, like.
Oh Lord,
shit. Maybe because when I'm talking so much, we dry. We be drinking that Jack Daniels on this podcast. It'd be dehydrated.
You be drinking that Jack Daniels, but you know. I ain't got no problems with it. No problems.
Kurt
I'm
be on
just
that
gonna,
gin and juice.
Hey, ain't no wrong with that because I got the bambizzle round way. You know what I'm saying? That's you feel
you
me?
know
That's gonna
what?
be the thing.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not even on the Bombay today.
what you on?
Hold on. First off,
He on that needle.
y'all know how I do. I got the bag.
This man just brought out a bag of goodies.
They
I
call them
keep,
bottles for a reason.
I
I
mean, that's
keep
a
that
fact.
bag. I keep that
I ain't
bag.
never known a man that just carry a bag of liquor. Like he ain't do his homework, nothing, just bag of liquor.
I'm gonna show y'all the trash first.
Man, I gotta go to the liquor store. Liquor store, man. Let me show you something, bro.
Oh,
I told you got that nasty shit, man.
I ain't drinking that though. No, but this is what where it go. This is what I be on though. It's smooth, man. My homeboy put me on to this. Y'all see it?
What's that?
Oh shoot,
I'm not hip. What's that?
man. What I don't even know how to say it. Is it Gardier? It's cognac. I'm telling you, it's smooth, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's smooth.
I might
Telling
have
you.
to get hip. I'm not hip to that. I'm not
Oh
hip.
yeah, last time I came home, I had everybody on that and that bird dog. I'm telling you, that bird dog. Oh yeah,
I
every.
don't know nothing about that, and I'm gonna
Oh
leave
yeah,
that to y'all.
no, I'm telling you, everybody like, man, I'm about to go to the store right now and get some of this for my house.
I'm good. That don't sign nothing that needs to be in nobody's body.
No, it's good, man. I'm
I
telling
mean,
you, no, but this is the grown man. You know what I'm saying? Smooth cognac, man.
okay. I'm gonna have to check him out. Back to my updates. Number 2, Jordan donated $2 million to help the hungry. That's huge because everybody always talk about what Jordan not doing. So
Exactly.
seeing Jordan actually take a step in the right direction, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? That's big. That's near and dear to my heart because now I can buy J's and feel like my money is going to the right cause. So,
Shout out to his tax cutoff.
oh, he's definitely gonna write that off for sure. But nonetheless, it's helping out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the intent behind it, that's for you. The fact that you did it, that's what I'm recognized. So I'm gonna give you that. Lastly, and this to me is deep. I might not catch it, so I'm gonna let it marinate for a minute. Scarface wanted to thank Donald Trump for exposing more racism in America. I can read the tweet to y'all if y'all want to actually hear it, but Scarface. So he says, you can learn a lot from a dummy at real Donald Trump. Man, I'm going to miss you and all your foolishness. We thank you for making it clear to everyone that anybody can be president. We appreciate you exposing all the racial hate your base harbors towards other Americans. Good job.
There it is.
My
Well,
man Face out here. He like, yeah,
what he said,
that's the message.
he brought it to the forefront. Like, hey,
There it is.
So that's what I got. I wanted to end on a little home run. You know what I'm saying? Pass it over to Sil.
Hey, I'll just go this week, man. I wouldn't go bring up no politics, man. I feel like this week's supposed to be the holiday special. It's supposed to be, a good thing. So I pretty much gonna say I just can't wait to eat some ham. Green beans, tomato, ham, you name it. So, pretty much I was gonna ask y'all what y'all like for Thanksgiving. I know for me, one of my favorite dishes is baked macaroni and cheese with yams, and I like to mix it together and eat it.
Okay.
That sweetness on the mac and cheese, you can count on me. Ooh.
That's fair. I give you that. Me personally, the 3 things that I like to mix the most is the mac and cheese, the mashed potatoes, and the corn. Them 3
Hey,
is like
that's the mashed potatoes bag.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's the undisputed. You feel me? The mash go and everything. You throw that boy in. You
don't let it be cream corn.
Man, listen, you get a little bit of that green juice that just slide in on the side. You feel me? That's the one, but it's not complete unless you got apple pie. If you ain't
that's
got
the
apple
one.
pie,
Oh, apple pie. Hey, I need that peach cobbler.
that's fair.
I'm a sweet potato guy with whipped cream on top or ice cream.
I need that peach cobbler with the ice cream.
You talk about LL Cool J, I'd be on that one like,
This dude.
You be looking at like it's the end of the bottle, like, oh, that's what you want. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
I ain't mad at you. Big facts. Well, we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, let's get into the topic. The COVID-19 effect on Black America. How, we want to talk about how COVID-19 has affected our neighborhoods and our families and friends, and the changes that has happened so far in the year 2020 in regards to COVID-19. First and foremost, I want to say I'm definitely not taking the vaccine, especially not the first 3 trials or whatever. Yeah, I need that to they need to get that together for a while before I even think about it. But COVID-19, I believe that it has made us, well, some people, more appreciative of your family and made certain things, made you realize what's more important, and what's concrete in your life. Because some people lost a lot this year.
Oh yeah.
And some people, they've gained a lot. It made some people hustle. Even me, it made me hustle even harder for the things I'm doing now. Because a few revenue streams were taken away from me. 2 of my jobs was basically lost for a while. Well, I got one of them back, but I lost them jobs because of the shutdown and everything. But it's definitely made me, think of life in a different light. Like I said, it has its positives and negatives. It definitely saved me money on gas, insurance, gym membership, daycare. And I definitely saved some money this year on that. Just want to get that out the way.
I can definitely see that. So I kind of have a unique perspective on the whole thing because I was working at home full time before this even started. So to me, it was no different. My daily work routine didn't change. I get up and I'm at work. My traffic is steps. It's always been steps. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, I'm glad that other people get to, to partake in that benefit of, being able to work from home, seeing a lot of the benefits that come with it, and even commending a lot of the businesses for, finally taking that step, whether it was mandated initially or not. My job in particular was sending people home way before, there was even a single case in the area or in the actual building. So they were actually ahead of the curve on that, which I think is really awesome. On the negative side, yes, my side hustle was taken away immediately. Because of course, no clubs, no DJs. But it did allow me to actually take things into my own hands, whether it was working on a whole, streaming and doing things that way, or just expanding what I wanted to do, and the things that I'm able to do. So it definitely did light a fire for me to actually take advantage of a lot of things that I had, at my fingertips, and actually try to maximize those things and even some other things I'm working on. It definitely did help. But me personally, I feel like this may be a controversial statement. I feel like it did not affect the Black community as much as other communities. The only reason I say that is there are a lot of people in the urban communities who have factory jobs, or they're working, the regular 9-to-5s, whether it's some sort of retail or it's, a lot of those jobs, a lot of those places are still open. They may have had some setbacks and some people may have been affected. I'm not saying that the masses were not, But I feel like in the urban community, it could have been a lot worse than what it was. But I feel like a lot of the necessary jobs that were still functioning, a lot of African Americans and minorities hold those titles. So I feel like there weren't detrimental losses, but there were definitely losses. I feel like if anything, it actually helped the Black community because one, you're seeing a lot of extra relief for those who either were laid off or who were already, struggling, whether it was some sort of government assistance or, things of that nature. Granted, some people may have done the wrong things, with the money or to obtain that money. That I can't speak on. I don't know about that part. But I think as a whole, it definitely propelled the Black community. A lot of Black-owned businesses have been started. A lot of Black-owned businesses they've gone full force in, whether they were doing that part-time and working, and maybe they were laid off and they went full in on their business, are now seeing more revenue come in from that. So me personally, I'm not going to say it was a good thing to happen to the Black community, but I think that some of the results came from the push of, if you don't find another way to make it happen, then you're going to be asked out, for lack of a better term. So I definitely think there were a lot more positives that came out of it than negatives from that perspective. But of course, there are a lot of other negatives, whether it's the loss of family members or
Right.
things that come along with that are definitely negative. But I think on the grand scheme of things, kind of alluding back to what I was talking about with the Rick Ross and the almighty black dollar, I feel like that's a step in the right direction for the urban community actually taking their dollar back and putting it into our own community.
Yeah, I definitely think it was a lot of positives. Um, of course, you don't want to see anybody lose a loved one. That's the worst case scenario.
Right.
For this, but yeah, this definitely, like I said, it made me get on it even more. Finding more and different streams of revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, mine's is my side hustles are based on events and all that as well. So when all that got shut down, it was like, yeah, y'all finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially the Rockets. Like I said, I don't even know if we even getting that back when they start the season back up. They ain't even said nothing to us.
Mm.
So, and my job with the Texans, they they cut the staff down so much, it's hard to get on there.
Yeah.
So, but um,
I want to hear what Sale got to say.
look at him, he waiting in the cut.
No, I'm just saying, hey, I'm just chilling here, chilling, man. I'm just listening. Jeremy just waiting for me to
Go
say
ahead,
something.
man.
Hey, COVID-19 is a beast. I will say
It's
that.
not going anywhere soon either.
Hey, for us, man, COVID-19, like we've been blessed to be able to still have our jobs and still be able to bring in income. Well, that's the key thing. And just to make sure that we covered, I went ahead and picked up some little side hustles to make sure that we continue to keep our income. In the beginning of this, man, I think it was kind of like not cool, but I think it was beneficial for many families to sit down and really enjoy one another. And, even when cities were shut down, parents were able to sit down with their kids and, get to know their children all over again. But like, okay, I know I work 9 to 5, and by the time I get you, it's dinner time, it's time to go to bed. Now I really get to sit down with you, rather it's virtual or rather it's, just sitting at home. I can spend time to really, get to know my child. And I think for many families, that was a key piece. I think the negative effect of COVID-19 with families and households is that when you think about the Black community or you think about minority, Black and brown communities, you think about the numbers, the amount of people that live in the household. So how do you
Mm-hmm.
still keep that separation within your household? It's one thing to have a family of 4 or 5, but then when you have a multi generational uh, thing going on in those households, I think that's the negative effect of the Black and brown communities. From my field of work, man, it's been crazy because now we're looking at what 6-7 months later now for what April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 8-9 months, and this ain't. We can't say, oh, where your 6 months of savings at? Folks already did that because the first 4 or 5 months, most cities were closed down or shut down, their businesses were shut down, and they're just now getting into the groove of things. So now you have a increasing volume of people that can't pay their rent now. Got cities and states that's pushing back till December 31st for people to pay their rent. But after that, these landlords still want their money. You just have so many people that's affected within the Black community, even our seniors. Some may have retired or Social Security, and they might have a part-time gig, maybe doing a little security gig or a little part-time gig here and there, but some of their business may shut down. And I think COVID-19 has really just affected, many of the communities. I think COVID-19, it really affects people because, like Jeremy said, you have the warehouse jobs that you may have to work. A lot of them work job. A lot of people in the minority and Black communities work jobs that, people that don't look like us may not work, like McDonald's or Burger King or certain jobs in that nature. And we may work, but on the other end, we don't look at it. In our communities, we may lack health insurance. We lack that savings account that may help with our health insurance. So when we do need to go get tested or we need to get checked, we may not have the funds to do it. So a lot of us may not go to the hospitals and go get checked. It's still racial disparity that goes on within the COVID-19. Just because you have it, the COVID-19, people that don't look like us, they don't care. Yeah, you have money with COVID-19 funds to help communities, but it really isn't nothing. Even when they give me a stimulus check, you give me $1,200, but my bills is $4,000 a month. So imagine the average Black family household bills. It really doesn't do much for them. It just sucks right now, man. It's just a long-standing systemic health concern that we're gonna have in these communities until this COVID thing can get controlled.
What do y'all think? Let me rephrase that. What do you think is the best way to control COVID-19 in the urban communities?
It's not because when you think about the lower income communities, we got to do what we got to do at all times. And it's not like a matter of I'm going to sit my butt at home until COVID is over. No, because I still got groceries to put in the house. I still got kids to get to school. I still got to make sure they got uniforms for school. It's just not. Black people, we're going to do what we got to do. We don't care if it's COVID, bird flu, hypertension, I don't know, high blood pressure. We're going to do what we got to do. And COVID-19, it's there, but we in the Black community, we got to take the necessary precautions, still wear your mask, wash your hands and all that. But other than that, we're still out here working because at the end of the day, nobody's going to pay our bills we don't have banks that's going to offer us a loan or other places going to do it. We got payday loans, but we don't want to do that because the interest rates are too high.
200%.
So we want to make sure that, we want to make sure that we cover ourselves. So we're going to pick up these part-time jobs, Amazon jobs, little side hustles. We might get out there. I know some folks right now that sell funnel cakes every Friday. Shout out to Andrea for selling them funnel cake. They bang because I had one myself. But hey, people doing all types of hustles to make sure that they're doing. So as far as like preventing COVID and staying away from it, it's just more so like, hey, do what you can to stay safe and just
now I completely understand that. My question is actually going in a different direction, so I'm glad you took it the direction you did, because just as much you're seeing those Black and brown people who are out here because they have to be, there's just as many, if not more, out here because they want to be. Whether that's all these clubs and all these big cities where you still see Black people in there, hundreds of people with no masks, or you still see people going to grocery stores. I'm not wearing no mask. I'm still arguing with the cashier because I'm not wearing no mask. So I'm only asking that because, like I said, I feel like, granted, yes, we're going to do what we have to do. And that's anybody who's working for a living. But I feel like there needs to be more responsibility in the urban communities because of all those things you alluded to. So you coming home, you got 4 kids, maybe auntie, uncle, grandma, mom, dad, whoever, you know what I'm saying, plus the baby daddy or whoever else in the same house. One's out here running the streets, one maybe working 2-3 jobs. You got, you know what I'm saying, granny taking care of the kids, but all the adults is going to kickbacks every other weekend. They're taking trips every 2-3 weeks with this unemployment money or whatever they're doing, not wearing no mask, not protecting themselves. Then you bring it back into the house, and then it's, oh, what was me whenever something goes wrong. So I'm only asking that. Go ahead.
So, but the thing is, the data is not even showing where COVID is really coming from. COVID could have came from you walking in the grocery store. I mean, you don't know who's in the grocery store, and you just got it.
You're right.
But you might be going to the bar every Friday, and when they do their contact tracing, there's nothing leading back to the bar. So you got a lot of people that's like, if you can't tell me where exactly the high percentage of me getting COVID is at, I'm going to continue to live my life. And you can't knock people from that because you're telling people, wear masks, stay here, stay there, social distance. But on the other side, the data, you contradicting and saying, oh, you need to stay in the house and stay away from. No, if you're saying social distance and 6 foot and these bars and restaurants can have social distance, you're saying that it's okay for me to go have a drink or for me to go out to these clubs. And that's what a lot of people are seeing. They're seeing these restaurants saying, hey, here go my booth right here, but then I got another booth over here. You're safe. And that's what data is showing, like you're safe. Until they can show exactly where these numbers are getting people COVID positive, people are going to continue to do what they do.
Right.
They're not telling where it's coming from.
See, but here's the big difference. I'm not talking about going out to eat or going to the bar to have a drink where there's the plastic from the bartenders and you just sitting at the bar or you're maybe at a booth having a drink. I'm talking about clubs full of people. I'm talking about you're getting an Airbnb and it's 125 people. You're talking about people flying in from different states. I know this because I've seen it. Trust me, I'm a DJ. We talk. People have parties and they fly in people from California, Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Atlanta. So you're bringing all these people to one spot to bring them all together. You, just like you said, you don't know who's touched who. You don't know who's gone where. And no one's wearing a mask. So it's like, I'm not saying that's the end all be all, but I'm saying there's a lot.
And this is where I play the devil's advocate at.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's like, so what? Because look, you go to a party with 120 people, yet data has not shown that people are testing positive from a party that had 120 people in it. The news, the media, the numbers, it's not showing. It's not showing nothing. Now, they might show a school here, or they might show New York City because they got a high population, but they're really not showing that these parties, these kickbacks, these football games, people are going to these college football games and professional football games, and there's no contact tracing going back to the fans.
But that's because you have people spread out. Everyone at most of these games, the people you come with are people you're with.
But they're not spread out when they go through the gate or the security. They're not spread out when they're going to get their hot dogs and hamburgers. They're not spread out when they go into the bathrooms.
Well, they should still be, but I'm not going to say they're not.
But then I just went to the Titans game.
Right.
And it was spread out, but people were still in line to go get food. People still going to do their thing. Granted, I got tested right after that because I wasn't feeling well. But still, like, most people are still living their lives because there's no proof of where this COVID is coming from. And you can't expect people to sit in the house all day, every day and hide. Because until y'all gonna tell us it's gonna take 2 years to get a cure, or 6 months to get a cure, or next week to get a vaccine, I mean, it's like they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
I completely understand, and I'm fine with that. Fuck the vaccine. We're not even gonna bring that into the picture.
Ain't nobody about to take that damn vaccine.
Ain't nobody with that, right? I'll sit down before I take that, and I'm fine with that. All I'm saying is, out of respect for the people that you have with you, why not take at least the bare minimum precaution? I'm not saying don't go out. I'm not saying don't have a drink. Why is y'all flying in from out of town having all these people and nobody's wearing a mask? All I'm saying is you can live your life, but be smart. be smart when you're doing it. That's all I'm saying. Like I said,
Yeah.
me personally, I'm not upset if I see a club full of 125 people and most people have on masks. I'm not mad at that because you're at least doing the bare minimum to stay safe. That's just like if you fucking nigga wear a condom. Like that's the bare minimum you can do.
I thought you were about to say nigga wear a mask.
No, but I'm just saying, like it's the bare minimum. Like you can do a lot more. Hey man, look, I'm not whooping nothing with a mask on. You hear me? Like that's not the case.
This man hurt just said put a mask on. You doing it? Girl, come here, girl. Girl.
I mean, if you single, you don't know where she been at, man. But I'm married, so I ain't got to worry about that.
Your wife could have been at the club getting fucked up. She got her people with her, and somebody passed it on to her. And
the fact that he just brought up Webby lyrics, we're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna slide right by.
I'm gonna slide by. He just did the Baker Mayfield, like, like it's a compilation of Baker Mayfield using lyrics in the post game conferences, and like none of the reporters said anything. I'm like, y'all just gonna let him slide with the DMX though?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But for me, COVID.
My bad.
I'm gonna say, go ahead.
I was gonna say the bars here. I know for sure. Like when you sit at the bar, you can have your mask off. The minute you step off the bar, they'll tell you put your mask on, and I think that's a good thing. But when I'm sitting at the bar and I'm drinking, I'm not wearing a mask. But the minute
not when you're sitting down, because you're just having a drink. Now, if you're on the dance floor with a drink, that's different. But it's like,
oh, they ain't got no dance floor here. They got to take caution.
Well, right, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference in between being responsible when you want to go out and be an adult, and you're out here being stupid. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I just think we're at the point where you have to be smart about it. Because we missed the window of a nationwide shutdown to stop it in its tracks. We've been missed that window. We should have did that in February. So now it's just stay as safe as possible, take as least risk as possible. Always wear your mask, wash your hands, keep your distance.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
That too. Yeah, because I mean, if we would have did a shutdown in February or March, I think it would have actually worked. Right. It would have actually worked.
I don't.
If everybody would have actually sat down in the house like they were supposed to, which is pretty much possible in America.
There you go.
Yeah. Because we couldn't sit down even when we had a quote unquote shutdown.
Man, listen. I hate to say this, and I hate to put it this way. Black folks can't sit down when they license is suspended or when they're on house arrest. What makes you think they're gonna sit down for something they can't see?
Bruh. I used to be risking it with that suspended license.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that we don't have a reason to, but I'm just saying in general, as folks out here risking way more with immediate repercussions, right? Like, I'm not belittling COVID by any means, but unless you're extremely young or extremely old, you have a high chance of bouncing back from it. It's people out here risking their whole freedom for a weekend or $300. Like, I knew for a fact, ain't nobody about to sit down for this. It's just gonna be something that has to go through. It's just a thing.
We got another year or two of it for sure.
That's cool. By the time this over, my beard about to be crazy. You feel me?
You gonna be braiding the beard, man.
No braids. No braids. We're not doing that. We're not pulling up that Dub C.
Oh god.
I ain't got no time for that.
Yeah. But let's see. Essential jobs. Now, on that note, I do want to.
McDonald's is not an essential job.
No, it's not.
For a nigga like me, it is.
It's not essential. Essential for me is something that has to happen for life to go on.
McDonald's is essential for life to go on
No,
in my
not.
life. I need y'all to understand. Listen, I am culinarily illiterate. I need y'all to understand this.
Listen, the world was functioning before McDonald's started.
But I wasn't
I
here.
don't know, man. McDonald's been around since dinosaurs.
I wasn't here for that. I don't care about nothing that happened before me. The world was functioning without lights, electricity, and Wi-Fi. Can you do it now? No. There's a big difference.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
How you gonna work, Hurt?
There are people who live without those things.
Yeah, Amish people who make money doing regular people things.
And they make money by putting people in a cult.
Me and Marcel been on the roll agreeing with shit, but I tell you, this is about to get real scary if we start agreeing.
Get nervous, boy. Get nervous.
I'm just saying, times have changed, bro. It's not what it used to be. So people like me that don't know how to cook and am trying to continue to not burn down my residence, I need that, yo. Not to mention, if you take away fast food jobs, you also taking away the side hustles like Uber Eats and DoorDash.
But once again, the world functioned before that.
I ain't gonna lie though.
You was here before that. Now
go to the bar.
No, I wasn't.
And I can go to the bar right now, buy liquor in a cup, and take it home.
That's a fact. Now that's a positive, but it's also.
You know what's crazy? But you could always go to the liquor store and buy liquor in a bottle and take it home.
You ain't lying.
We've been doing that for
and
ages.
It costs way less. You feel me? Like the way the world is the way the world's set up right now, you could easily enjoy your life from your house. It's so many streaming platforms. It's so many video chat platforms. All the social media, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. Man. Like you could easily set up a party, have everybody call in or video chat in. Dude. I mean, DJs is doing it. We've all been doing it. We'll stream and just have everybody in the living room kicking it. You're saving money because you're buying liquor wholesale. You're not wasting no gas. You don't have to worry about nobody stepping on your shoes, unless it's your kids. In that case, you could probably whoop them.
Yeah, you can whoop them.
Yeah. Like, it can be done. Right. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that, oh, we can function without some of these things, because I can't. And I know quite a few people.
So, let me get this straight. During COVID, you can function without internet.
Not for work.
I just asked that.
I didn't say the internet.
But what I said that the world used to function without the internet, without lights and those things. You said
I can
do it. Because I said
no. I said there's people who do.
But you made it seem like it's the masses that do. So you were advocating for it's possible. Were you not?
I mean,
answer the question.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
For my line of work, it is not possible.
So so you can function without internet every day.
Not now.
Shut your ass up, because you ain't gonna be able to watch the Cleveland Browns play, motherfucker.
Not now.
Boy, the Cleveland Browns not play on basic cable in Houston. Okay?
I know.
All right then. So you need the internet, bro.
I know. I do now.
He gonna use his friend's internet to prove a point. Hey, I don't need it. I said I don't need it, but I'm gonna use his though.
That's a fact.
And he gonna be mad when the TV cut out every 6 seconds. And he missed how bad the Browns really
gonna
are.
have an antenna on this TV trying to get Cleveland channel.
With the foil on the antenna. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Man. COVID gonna drive people crazy.
Man, listen.
Yeah, I mean, now that's one of the things we definitely people need to make sure that their mental health and staying sane.
Oh, I'm far from sane. But that was before COVID. Like, I'm not blaming COVID for me not being sane.
You know, the introverts are definitely enjoying this. The people who love to be by themselves. Oh man. He said this is key. I don't gotta go to work. I can stay in my house all day and do what I want to do.
Drawers and tube socks.
What you doing at work, fam?
Auntie pregnant again.
That's a lot. Hey. That's a lot.
I need one of y'all to have a kid for me, because I ain't got no lady, so I can't have none. So one of y'all gotta.
Hey, you got time, brother.
One of y'all gotta do that for me, because I want to be a goddad.
You got time. You be all right.
Hey,
You got time. There will
Yeah.
be no more additions to Team Hurt.
Y'all rude. I'm done with y'all. Play the instrumental. I'm done. Y'all hurt my feelings.
We out, man.
I'm hurt.
Well, let's go off with this. I hope everybody watching. Hopefully COVID-19 has not affected your life negatively. Stay safe. Stay positive. Just make sure you concentrate on your mental health and your physical health as well. Go outside, run, walk, do something. And like we were talking about, man, just be smart. Don't go in a packed club with no mask on, fam.
Facts.
You asking for trouble. So, anybody else got any final words?
Nah.
Marcel, tell the ladies who I am and how to get in contact with me.
Man, that's King 8, man. And y'all can get at him at any time. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. He out there for the hey lady.
Facts.
Oh yeah, that's a single man with a single plan. Hello.
You heard me?
All right, y'all.
All right, everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
Drop it on them hoes.
And we out of here.
Thank you to all our listeners. Make sure you check out our social media platforms and our website. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with us. Please send us questions or topics that you would like to hear discussed. We'll see you next week. Peace.